Hello guys and gals, welcome back to another ROTW. I know it's not really been a week, Rant of the Week, that's what it's called. It's been more than a week. But, again, I'm coming back here with another topic that you all have asked me to talk about. Is next generation, and honestly, I can make a video here. This is the video, next generation expectations, or what to really expect from next generation. Now, again, the game you're seeing on the screen is Killzone 3. Got it for the PlayStation 3, exclusive on the PlayStation 3. I don't play many multiplayer games, but this is the one game that I fucking love multiplayer. Seriously, if you want to hit a multiplayer game up, this game, try it. Not many people really play it, but, just get into it, guys. It's a really fun game. But anyways, back to the topic. Let me tell you my plan for next gen, first of all. I'm going to go PC this way. Alright, I'm going to go PC. I got back into PC gaming, and this is where I really want to flourish out from, I already got a gaming system here, very well capable. Built the Muda box, or sorry, the second revision SOG box, gaming console. So I'll make a video of that if you really want me to. If you want me to make a video of that, just tell me, I'll do it. But that's where I'm going. I had a PS4 pre-ordered, canceled that pre-order. I've canceled Xbox One, PS4, whatever. The only system I have is Wii U. That's next gen. PS4 I canceled because I want to wait for a revision. I don't want, like, red rings or yellow light, because I've got both of that shit, man. I don't like it, okay? I had to buy new fucking systems. Well, PS3, I had to buy new Xbox, Microsoft replaced it, but whatever. Alright, that's what I'm going to do, because, I don't want to buy a system where it could have a fucking failure rate, okay? I don't want to buy a $400, $500 console where it has a risk of breaking, then I have to send it back, I have to wait for a week, and it's going to come back, and then I'm just going to fucking plug it in, and all that bullshit. I don't want to do that. Alright, so I'm going to wait for a slim version to come out. But I was honestly sitting and thinking about it. There's a lot of people who send me messages, and they're like, oh, what do you think about the technical specs? Or, well, this system's 50% more powerful than the other. Or, the graphics are better here. This is 720p. This is 900p. This is 4K. This is 8K. This is alien resolution. This is resolution so high my eyeballs broke. Okay, and I was talking to people in real life about this too. At work, school, wherever, and fuck, man. Alright, this isn't rage, it's 2 in the morning, I can't really get angry, but I think people care more about the graphics and the power of the system rather than the actual fucking games. Alright, and let me tell you what I mean. Alright, these past several weeks that I've been watching on YouTube, or, hearing from conversations here and there, is that people are caring about the GPU, the teraflops, oh my god, the CPU's faster, oh man, this is better than that. Like, come on, guys, come on. Alright, people are like, this system's dead because it's running a game at 720p. Yet these are the same people who don't even know what half this shit means, okay? There's people who are like, oh man, this is a GDDR5, oh, ESRAM. They have no idea what ESRAM is. They have no idea what RAM is, okay? Like, you can be like, oh, what's RAM? RAM is ride, monster truck. Oh, where did the T come from? Whatever, man. It's what they say, okay? It's random access memory, if you're wondering. Okay, basically where you're storing textures and whatnot. But yeah, okay, that's all you can hear. They have no idea what they talk about, yet they constantly go above and beyond to say that, oh man, this system's a fail. It's like you're playing. It's like you haven't. The Xbox One is like an SNES, and the PS4 is like a NASA computer. That's a pretty big fucking leap. All right, like, come on, 50%. All right, and they don't even know what real world performance means or anything like that. But whatever, this is not about that. This is about what to expect. People are caring more about graphics. These past few weeks, I haven't heard jack shit about gameplay innovations from games, okay? The most I've heard is, oh, we're gonna make digital companion apps for your games. So when you're playing games, you can pull out your tablet and play Candy Crush Saga on your tablet, and it'll give you items in a video game. So I hope you all look forward to that. No, I don't look forward to that. You know why I don't look forward to that? Because I don't want to fucking pull out my smartphone while I play a game. Alright, I want a game to be innovative, and hooking up your phone to the game does not make it fucking innovative. Alright, there's no one talking about, like, we're gonna make better, because I've seen some games where the AI is next gen, it's piss poor. I'm not gonna fucking, like, it's bad. Alright, and you gotta wonder, it's like, what's really being improved? I mean, yeah, sure, the games look shinier, Right, it's even kind of embarrassing considering they're running into like technical limitations. You know, I mean, not these launch games aren't pulling 1080p at 60 frames per second. I kind of didn't expect them to, but I mean, it's kind of a sad state of affairs considering, you know, like pretty much every console that releases is pretty much like it's up there with a PC at the time. Like, look at the Xbox 360; it was pretty much up there with top level PCs. I think even a couple months ahead, and this time, you know, it's just fucking no. Okay, no. No, it's not even close. But whatever, it's not about, you know, graphics. I mean, people care about the graphics, the whole like, oh, this system's this powerful or whatnot. You know what sucks though? You know what you can honestly expect? Expect more DLC. Expect more restrictions. Alright, you might be like, oh, what do you mean restrictions? I thought DRM was cut out. Not really. That shit can be patched in later. Look, think about it. Development costs are rising. You think they won't implement shit like an online pass? You think they won't take out shit from a game, put it in as DLC later? Because, you know why they don't stop doing that? Because people end up buying DLC nowadays, and they've already got away with it. It's just become so, like, common. So you expect to see some of that. Also expect to see paywalls. What I mean by paywalls is that to access certain parts of the console or whatever features, you're going to have a separate membership that you're going to pay for, such as like Xbox Live Gold or PlayStation Plus. Speaking of those, expect for paid multiplayer. This is part of the reason I'm on PC. Yes, there are games on PC where, you know, World of Warcraft, you got to pay monthly for that, but a majority of the games, I mean, that's an MMO, so you got to understand it's constantly being updated, but a majority of games that come out are online for free. And if their online servers ever go out, people can make LAN servers and you can keep on playing against them. Boom. Alright, that's what you can do. Here, now, I mean, I don't want to have to pay for Xbox Live Gold and PSN Plus, okay? Shit is expensive. $120 a year for fucking online play? Are you serious? Just because I want to fucking shoot the shit with my friends, I gotta pay $120 or 60, you know, depending on what console you play for? I mean, fuck that shit. Right, I didn't even pay for Xbox Live Gold all that much. The only time I paid for it was like whenever like a Halo game came out, and I'm like, you know, I'll play Halo. I play Halo, you know. Fuck, I'll pay for gold. And then I end up playing only 2 months of it, and the only games I play after that are fucking like Hannah Montana Online. You know, capture the fucking something. Who cares? No, I don't play Hannah Montana. That was a fucking joke. All right, maybe for achievements. No, not even that. But whatever. You know, when it comes to this, guys, expect shit like this. Expect really, really, really stupid things to come from the gaming world. And you know what's the sad part? Is that no one's gonna cry out against this. Because there's so much fucking brand loyalty, and people are constantly trying to make the other thing look better. I remember when PSN Plus was touted as being mandatory for PS4, and it's one thing, you know, I pay for PSN Plus, don't get me wrong. I like the benefits you get. But to be forced to pay for it is a whole other thing. You know, for people, it's not even that too. It's just when you look at the same people who argue that the other system is wrong for doing the same thing, but their favorite system does it, they're constantly okay with it. They don't care. It's kind of fucking embarrassing. It's shit like that that makes stuff like this happen. Because no one's argued against that paid online infrastructure now, it's going to happen for this console generation and the next one. Okay? That's just where it is. Now, people are saying, you know, graphics, whatever. Again, people are stuck on the graphics, the power so far. They're constantly like, this system's pulling 60 frames per second, the other's pulling 59 frames per second. And it could mean jack shit. It does mean jack shit. It really does. No one's talking about games. No one's talking about, you know, like, I mean, when is the last time we've gotten another game like Metroid Prime? You know, when have we gotten, you know, like another fucking beast game? Alright, you know, a game that doesn't rely on graphics, a game that relies on its gameplay rather than other dumb bullshit, you know? Like, when is the last time we've gotten, like, a true game for, like, you know, the gamers instead of, you know, stuff that caters to the mainstream casual crowd? I mean, now we've got games like Mass Effect 3 that went, and I'm not knocking Mass Effect 3, I like Mass Effect 3, okay? Whatever, ending, fuck that shit, you know? I like it, it's a good game, but Mass Effect 3 is when I started to notice, you know, like a downward spiral towards it. It started becoming more of a shooter game. The gameplay started to become more simple. Notice that with Resident Evil 6. I don't hate Resident Evil 6, but I noticed that there too, and I noticed that with a lot of games these days. A lot of games that started off with this hard, like this really, you know, intense, visceral, innovative, exciting gameplay style, exciting everything, and it's just to cater to everyone else, they've pretty much dumbed it down, and I think that's where gaming is going. Now you see all these future next-gen games coming out, and a lot of them, in terms of gameplay, they're the same shit we're seeing now. They're just getting more and more simple. They're integrating with, you know, they're integrating in dumb ways by putting smartphone controls in it too, like stuff that is cumbersome, that doesn't make any sense, and you're just seeing gameplay devolve. So that's kind of the sad part of next-gen expectations. There's some games I'm really excited for. Watch Dogs, Cyberpunk 2077. I'm excited for those games, but at the same time, I'm also fearful a little. Because look at where gaming is going. We're going to places where it's become so commercialized, so, you know, up for money. It's become, you know, so casualized in the sense that people are content with literally crap games coming out. There's games that are good. There are games that are just brilliant that just don't get attention because they're not catering to the big masses and whatnot. And they eventually get canned. But then there's games that are truly, truly shitty that people claim that are innovative, that are brilliant, that, oh, the gameplay is just superb. I remember I was talking to someone who was like, oh, did you see the new Call of Duty Black Ops? No, sorry, not Black Ops. Call of Duty Ghosts, and they were like, oh, you can look down the building and cars drive by. Well, clearly, Double Agent didn't do that whatsoever. You know, that just never fucking happened. But what have you. That's kind of the whole expectation. So that's really what I can tell you guys. You know, a lot of people are going for the graphics, the power, and whatnot. Really arbitrary shit. But no one's really talking about where the gameplay is headed, where this and that is headed. I mean, there's some games next gen that look exemplary, okay? And again, like I said earlier, it's a transition phase we're going through. But at the same time, you gotta understand, though. You gotta think about what really matters is the gameplay. You know, what I'm really looking forward to now is a lot of indie games, simply because indie games are pushing that envelope that I really want. They're creating unique experiences. Indie games don't care about graphics, alright? And they shouldn't. They should care about the gameplay, alright? Fuck graphics, alright? You know, graphics are nice, but a good-looking game that has the world's worst gameplay is not a playable game, alright? You might play it for like 10 minutes, but you're gonna get bored as fuck. But a game that is fucking fun to play, that might look like complete shit, is a game that you'll play forever and ever and ever. A game for a long time. A game that'll become that cult classic. And I think that's what we really got to look forward to. So without harping on this too much, guys and gals, I think next generation is if you're really a gamer that plays games, and like I said, we're just some ordinary gamers, okay? We're not hardcore really into it, but we like video games, and I think what we should focus on is gameplay advancements rather than graphical upgrades and bickering over which system provides the better frame rates or the better resolutions or which one has more RAM. And you know, I think if we truly change the whole mantra we have there and we focus on gameplay, we might, and just focus on gamers themselves, you know, as a whole, then we might see a lot of this bullshit, this paid online, these paywalls, all this stuff slowly recede back, you know, into nothingness. I mean, we really got to look. I mean, if we continue this way, this is what you can expect, guys. This is all that is. And I'm going to get the next-gen systems. I'm just not going to get them instantly. But at the same time, I've been thinking about it, and I'm fearful that this could be the fucking future. But anyways, you know, this has been another ROTW. It's been kind of a serious one. There's not a whole lot of yelling, because again, it's like fucking almost 3 in the morning now, okay? So I'm like sedated, alright? But yeah. You know, tell me what your favorite game is in the comments below, and tell me why. You know, don't just tell me Super Metroid. Tell me what you liked about Super Metroid. Did you like the atmosphere? You know, the combat, the gameplay, not just the gameplay, but everything in general. Whatever. So just tell me that in the comments below. And if you like what you saw, like, comment, and subscribe. This is me, Mudahar, and I am out.